that is for sure.
Of course, talk about the players that might come in for Greece. They've got such a strong and deep roster. Even when they do get the players in off the bench, they have such quality. It will be a real challenge for coach Toon van Halfteren and his Dutch team, who are supported by a little pocket of orange here in this arena in the Croatian capital, and they still believe. They showed that they wouldn't give up against Croatia last night, got very close to a shot victory. This is their final chance against a star-studded Greek lineup, the third favourites to take gold at this Eurobasket.
Yeah, you talk about third favourites, Tim. I'd have them as the favourites, along with Serbia. I mean, France look good, Spain are stumbling along the way. They've just qualified by winning over Germany tonight. But these guys, they really mean business. They've got the best lineup in Greek shirts ever seen for a long, long time. So pay no attention to the bookies. This Greek team is good.
The final game in Group C at Eurobasket 2015 coming up, but first we will pause for the national anthems, starting with the Netherlands.
For the national anthem of Greece.
Greece have won 4 straight so far in Group C, a dominating display on the opening night, a big game win over co-host Croatia, and then double-digit wins over Georgia and Slovenia. The Netherlands shocked the Georgians with a 1-point win in Game 1. Then came single-digit defeats to the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, Slovenia, and last night to Croatia. They've kept every game close so far. They'll continue to play with that gritty underdog attitude here tonight.
3 referees there, Tim, Zamoyski, Yilmaz and Mantilla from Poland, Turkey and Finland. They will get the last game here in Group C. Kostas Papanikolaou just introduced himself. You'll see quite a bit of Papanikolaou tonight. I think that head coach Fotis Katsikaris has to get him going, has to get him involved. And what better game than the dead rubber game as far as the Greeks return at the end of this Group C action. For the Netherlands, well, it's do or die. Ever since their first victory on game day 1 against Georgia, they'd lost to Macedonia the next day. They were searching around for the second victory, knowing full well they're playing some tough teams ahead of them. This is their last opportunity. The bags are packed. They're not sure whether they're going to go to Lille or going to be going back to Amsterdam. Watch out for Charlotte Kloof, who's turning a lot of eyes in this tournament. Worthy de Jong, obviously his experience is needed, and his quickness. This team will play with a lot of quickness, but you can't doubt the quickness of the Greeks, because they have got 4 guards who are very, very strong. Kloof, Schlachter, Karazi, Smulders and de Jong. Smulders and de Jong will get their 2nd start in a row ahead of Schaftenaar and Henk Narel. I'm not convinced Henk Narel will play today. Missed yesterday after sustaining a knee injury. just in the first half. He hit the game 3, and that was a game where he didn't appear for the second half, was off to the hospital. As for the Greece, take your pick as far as superstar status. 10 of these guys have won EuroLeagues before with their clubs. All eyes on Giannis Antetokounmpo, the NBA player. He's young in his career, and Kostas Koufos, who will also sustain a long career ahead of him in his 7th year, I think, in the NBA. Kalatis Sloukas gets his first run in the starting lineup. Prindesis, Koufos, and Antetokounmpo, with only Sloukas being the change from the normal starting 5. Spanoulis out, and the Olympiakos guard in.
So many weapons for this Greek team, and so much talent for the Dutch to try and keep a lid on. And they need to get their own weapons firing too, the likes of Worthy de Jong, who struggled a little against Croatia after 19 points 2 days ago, and Charlon Clove, who's averaging 16.5 points per game. They could do with their guards coming to play as well as the big men inside. Nicolas de Jong, who had 12 points against Croatia, 19 points before that against the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. They need all the pieces to click into place for one gigantic performance to keep their campaign alive.
You just wonder whether Coach Shaftanar would have preferred to have played the haphazard Croatians tonight rather than the real true professionals, I think, of many top-level games. I think that's the one thing goes against the Croatians. They're a young outfit, and maybe that was part of the mental drops in the game today we just seen. Well, the starters will go onto the line, into the floor first of all. First sign of Kostas Koufos in the lineup for Greece in a starting shirt. We expect to see Papanikolaou a lot tonight.
Coach Katsikaris there, who took over last summer, suffered disappointment with defeat to Serbia in the World Cup round of 16, and hoping to take Greece a lot further in this tournament. The fans certainly believe that they have what it takes to go all the way and to the top of the podium, and those Dutch fans believe that they still have what it takes to cause a huge upset. We're already at the Arena Zagreb for the final game of Group C at Eurobasket 2015. Myself, Tim Long, alongside analyst Mick Bett, all set to talk you through the action here in the Croatian capital. Two-time European champions Greece, third favourites for the tournament again, and undefeated so far, taking on the never-say-die Netherlands, looking to write history. Their first Eurobasket appearance in a quarter of a century. Can they keep their incredible journey going here tonight?
I think the first 5 minutes for them are going to be crucial. They play hard-nosed basketball, that's for sure. Don't be under any underestimations that this team will put a performance in today.
Kalatis almost knocked away. Slokta got a piece of it. Kalatis recovers. Antetokounmpo looking to go in aggressively and kick it out to the outside, and a foul.
A nice conversation with... short conversation, albeit, with Antetokounmpo yesterday, just about his three-point shooting in the NBA, and asked him, do they let you shoot threes in the NBA? He said, well, they will next year, which I thought was quite good.
Here he is now, finding Sloukas. Prindesis was calling for the ball. Sloukas looked towards Antetokounmpo as well, went the other way to Koufos. Slokta making it difficult for him. Prindesis, Greece's leading scorer so far in the tournament, puts the shot up and can't get it to drop, so we're still scoreless.
That familiar little shot from Yorgos Prindesis.
Karazi. They'll put up the long two here with de Jong, and the Dutch get the first points on the ball.
That will definitely settle all nerves if there was going to be any. You just fancy the Dutch will be really after this one.
Sloukas in towards Koufos, and rejected by de Jong. Big plays at the start of the game. Karazi. They've played this entire tournament without fear. And they'll turn the ball over here, though.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Tim. You know, fear is one thing they've not shown at all, have they? First victory on day one, that's really set them up for the rest of the tournament.
Antetokounmpo is going to shoot a three here, and he's going to do more than shoot it, he's going to knock it down.
Well, you know what? He's got such ability to have that range in his game. Is just an extra cog in the wheel, really.
The foul here as Smulders hits the floor.
It's going to go against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo just barreling his way through that screen on the far side. The big fella drops a jump shot. He made one in the third game they played.
Clove gets it in to De Jong, on by Smulders, to Karazi. Karazi in towards Nicholas De Jong again. Positive start from him as he looks to turn with the hook shot. That's some ability right there.
Last time I saw a hook shot like that, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was still playing. Beautiful play.
Antetokounmpo. Out to Prindacis and Sloukas, Kalatis. Sloukas going to put up the three. They can't hit two in a row.
You know what, Tim, before Charlotte Clove goes to work, let's talk about Antetokounmpo in a minute.
Smulders under the basket, blocked by Koufos.
Yeah, too big in there. Antetokounmpo, the wraparound left-handed pass.
And Prindacis gets free. Sloukas with the mid-range jumper off the mark.
Yeah, that might be the story that goes for Greece. You know, they get opportunities to score layups, and all of a sudden it's too easy for them. Prindacis in a tougher game would have probably taken that shot on himself.
Slokta. Smulders. Clove. De Jong looking to get the ball here. Koufos was right on top of him straight away.
Beautiful turn from De Jong. Didn't even give... the ball was hardly in his hands and he's turned. It looked quick, just a spin on that left leg, and Koufos is left a little off balance.
Both will inbound the ball as Koufos gets called for the foul into Slokta. High off the glass, Karazi tips it in.
It may have been going in anyway, but you know, Mohamed Karazi just made sure Arvid slacked a great start for him.
A very positive start for the Dutch. Kalatis. Goes to Prindacis. Prindacis looking to attack, and De Jong got a hand on it, but got a hand on the player too.
If you look at this, I mean, look at this lineup for Greece, Tim. Prindacis will play the 4 spot. The ability now to take his opposite number off on the dribble. Nicholas De Jong doesn't want to play on the perimeter where you got the guy dribbling ahead of him. You see the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar style hook shot, which most people listening to this will have never heard of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm not sure people forget that easily.
You think? What a trademark shot he had, and it's never been repeated really with such accuracy.
Prindacis from the line, gets Greece within 1. Clove. Slokta. There's Clove to Karazi. Now De Jong will go to work again. Can he continue his positive start here against Koufos? Turns around, can't hit that one.
Here comes Antetokounmpo, rebound defense, and just let him bring the ball up the floor.
Looking to drive quickly, back to Kalatis for 3, and Greece have the lead.
Outstanding work from Kalatis. Not a real knockdown jump shooter, that's for sure, but he gets his opportunities.
Slokta to Smulders, into De Jong, back to Slokta. De Jong constantly causing a havoc and causing a nuisance of himself inside, but Clove then had it batted away, and there's a foul on Slokta.
Yeah, tough on Charlotte Clove. I don't really think he created enough separation between him and Kalatis. As soon as Kalatis was playing behind him, he offered the ball up high. And swift handwork from the Greek number 8.
It's been a really intriguing opening 4 minutes. Sloukas, Kalatis. Antetokounmpo making a move towards the near side. Kalatis over on the far side finds Sloukas, who gets away from Clove. Back out to the perimeter, they work it to Kalatis, had an open 3, goes inside to Koufos, and Karazi got a hand up, but a goaltend.
Yeah, good call, good call. Backboard first, Karazi too late coming over. Kostas Koufos will give Greece the 4-point lead here.
Karazi, Smulders, now Clove. Slokta's going to shoot the 3. and able to hit. 1 point game.
You know, we've seen a couple of times this tournament Arvid Schlachter that ability to just hit the set shot, got his feet set.
Pilates back out to Prindaces on the perimeter, cross to Slukas. Slukas looking for an option, takes on the shot himself, and Clough will pull down the board.
Comes Charlon.
Held up momentarily by Prindaces, then slots it through to Smolders, a little weak as he went to the glass.
Yeah, nice and good pass, wasn't it?
Slukas to Pilates, and Greece will slow it down. Midway point of the first quarter, 10-9 Greek lead. Pilates with the pass inside, kicked out to Slukas, and Antetokounmpo is there to tip it in.
You don't see him often getting offensive rebounds, Antetokounmpo. If you look at his rebounding numbers, only averaging 2.5 rebounds a game in the tournament. He needs to do more of that.
Certainly got the ability and the attributes.
Oh, tell me about it.
Clough. Slopter peeling away. He goes inside to Smolders instead, and that's much better from him.
Yeah, good work from the Dutch. Arvid Schlachter was his cut to the perimeter was switched out on by Prindaces. That left the Smolders wide open.
Prindaces, Antetokounmpo calling for it. Pilates will take it instead. Pilates penned in against the far side by two of them. Threw it out to Slukas, who's able to gather. Almost forced into losing it. Shot clock is down to 3. Slukas going to look to attack. Kicked it to the corner, but a shot clock violation. Slukas wasn't aware.
Yeah, that's what Fotis Katsikaris is telling him. You know, why make the pass when we're running that deep into the shot clock? Got to shoot it himself. Looks like he might come out for pay for his sins.
Nikos Zizis ready to come in. He's had a couple of good shooting performances. 10 points yesterday, 4 of 6 from the field after 11 points in 15 minutes against Georgia.
He's had 2 good back-to-back games. His average is just under 8 points a game. Gets better.
Pilates all over Leon Williams and called for the foul.
Just the area where the Netherlands have to make sure they don't drop points or drop momentum with Williams in the game at the point guard position.
Williams. Slopter. Shaftanar looking to go inside, gets free. Mid-range, held up by Prindaces, who came across quickly. Somehow ends up in the hands of Karazi, and Shaftanar gets in. And the Dutch take the lead.
Yeah, Shaftanar very fortunate, didn't turn that ball over. Wasn't a great pass into Smolders, ended up with Schlachter. He went back door. Plenty of space.
Pilates driving towards the hoop, back out to Prindaces. Zizis over to Antetokounmpo. Pilates left free in the corner. Can't hit the 3.
Yeah, good ball movement from the Greeks. They have to make the jump shots, that's for sure. We've already seen one team pay the price for not shooting well from the perimeter. This is Croatia. Greece can ill afford to have a poor game today.
De Jong looking to attack, and a beautiful move again from Nicolas De Jong.
The pitch rose to just give him a low 5 as he glided back on defense.
He's certainly come to play. 6 points in the opening 7 minutes. Barousis, and Slopter got in front of him and tipped it out of bounds. Pilates into Prindaces, now Zizis. Pilates. Barousis setting the screen. Out to Zizis on the perimeter. Back into Barousis. Feed the big man.
Nice work from Zizis. Drew an extra defender on the penetration, just dumped it down.
Slopter. Slopter at the foul line. Was looking for the pass to De Jong. Leon Williams recovers a semi-loose ball. Williams going to put up the long 2 and gets fouled by Pilates.
He just wants a quick word to the referee and sort of ask him a question about the call. Let's have a look. Yeah, he definitely got his right elbow, just nudged it.
Lovely pass off the penetration from Nikos Zizis for Barousis to put it in.
Yeah, De Jong came and helped off Barousis on the drive from Zizis. That left him wide open. No help sign from the weak side.
Leon Williams at the line for the Dutch as Prendaces takes a seat. Barassi out of the game too. We're going to see Worthy de Jong.
And also Evangelos Mantzanis for Greece is in the game. He's played very few minutes, averaging just under 3 a game.
Leon Williams has not been much of a scorer for this tournament, but he's been a good facilitator in the minutes he's had. 5 assists in 13 minutes against Croatia yesterday, averaging 3 assists a game.
Yeah, that's his high, isn't it? The assists. He's only taken 5 shots. The entire
tipped in by de Jong.
Poor play from Barousis there, not the box out.
Both of the free throws missed, but they get 2 points anyway.
Nicolas de Jong, game high 8 points.
Under to combo. Zizis wide open in the corner, bang!
Well, that's exactly what Fotis Katsikaris needs going into the next round. Guys who can set up and make a jump shot.
And by Worthy de Jong to Leon Williams. He was looking for Nicolas de Jong, but goes all the way himself and then batted away. And Under to combo can come on the charge now. Lost the handle on the ball. Picked up by Kaimakoglu. Mantzaris. Barousis handed off to Zizis. Zizis looking to attack strong. Barousis couldn't get the rebound or the tip.
Good defense from the Dutch there. Just held ground against Zizis' drive.
Worthy de Jong has it knocked away, and still Dutch ball. And Henk Norel, who didn't play yesterday because of that injury, is coming in now.
Now, you know what, if you Norel come to these championships, even if you're 3/4 fit, you're going to go out and play some time in what possibly could be their last game of the tournament.
He was 9 of 14 from the field over the first 3 games. An efficient 8-point-a-game average. Missed the game yesterday. Here's Leon Williams. Akabon with a quick catch and shoot. And an offensive board for Shaftanar. Up against Kaimakoglu. Penned in against the baseline, got a shot away, but couldn't get it to drop, and Under to combo will come away with the ball. Kicks it out to Zizis. Barousis will move it across to the near side instead. It goes back towards Kaimakoglu. Mantzaris on the ball on the near side. They're taking their time here, Greece, trying to create a good look. Kaimakoglu from the outside is some way off. Under to combo with an offensive board and a fresh 14. He's going to look to attack Akabon. Double teamed as he throws it away to the far side. Worthy de Jong got fingertips on it. And the Dutch diligent on defense again.
That's great work. Great work from the Dutch. Just held strong. 2 offenses back to back.
Norel. Worthy de Jong up against his opposite number, Zizis, and blazes past him and blazes past Barousis too. Stunning move from him.
Well, we have got a bit of deja vu, haven't we? A team that's not quite sure what intensity level they need to get to.
Final seconds of the first, and a foul on Leon Williams.
14th foul for the Dutch, so it's one strategic foul given up quite readily there by Williams.
Barousis, 5 seconds to shoot for Greece. Zizis across to the far side. Kaimakoglu closed down quickly. And the follow-up from Barousis was too late. It's the Dutch who have the lead after 1, 19-17. Behind 8 points from Nicolas de Jong, 4 of 5 from the field.
Well, we'll see the stats in a minute, Tim. They won't make pretty reading for the Greeks, that's for sure. 3 of 8 inside, 3 of 8 outside, and look at the numbers for the Dutch. 8 of 15. The 2-point shooting. They don't shoot many threes. They're just not a great 3-point shooting team, but they're a great penetration team. Very quick. You go back to last night's game where they came out with a barrage of 3 behind Roland Shaftanar. So if he gets a chance today, I'm sure he'll look to shoot the ball. 3 of 7 Shaftanar was from outside the 3-point line in his biggest game. of the tournament with 19 points and 4 rebounds.
What a positive start for Nicholas de Jong, and getting 4 or 5 to go inside. Alvin Slakter has hit one from the outside. The Dutch have only taken 2 3-point attempts. They've been going into de Jong every chance they can. And Schaftenaar and Smolders getting baskets inside as well, but Nicholas de Jong has been the standout player for them. Some fine moves close to the hoop. Barousis getting in for that one. Antetokounmpo, the leading scorer for Greece, with 5, 2 of 2 from the field. Zizis hit a 3 from the corner. Greece have knocked down 3 of their 8 3-point attempts. Greece 17, Netherlands 19 as we come back for the start of the second quarter. Williams. Norel. Waiting for movement. Worthy de Jong looking very busy. It goes to Schaftenaar instead. Up against Kaimakoglu and looking to back in. They're going to pound the paint again. And Schaftenaar able to get the hook to drop.
Well, all credit to Roland Schaftenaar there, because Kaimakoglu's a tough defender. Just backed him down, created a little separation for his jump hook.
Kaimakoglu. Zizis. De Jong comes to close him down. Zizis able to carry on but can't find a way to the hoop. And they'll turn it over. I think stood on the line, Papanikolaou.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-second call against Yanis Barousis, Tim. One of those calls you're never seeing, hardly ever see in the game.
4-point Dutch lead, an opportunity to extend it here. Williams. Norel. Williams again. Norel wants more. Shot clock is down to 5 here. And by Akabom to Williams. They've got to get a shot here. Williams going to drive inside and take it on himself. High off the glass. Oh my.
You know what? He had to go high too, and he had to go, almost came down with snow on it. What a move from Williams.
Right at the end of the shot clock. And the Dutch lead by 6. Kaimakoglu. Matsaris going to put up the 3. Can't hit. And out of bounds, still Greek ball.
Here's the problem, Tim. You know you've got to get some playing time behind your players. Haven't put much time in, but for them to get into the flow of the tournament, very, very difficult. Manzaris there, an open jump shot, couldn't get it to go down.
Kaimakoglu getting free under the basket, laying it up and in.
Yeah, nice offense there. The Dutch won't be too happy that was so easy. Manzaris just picking up the defense is good to see for him.
Schaftenaar, Williams able to get to it with his speed and goes high off the glass again as he's hit by Barousis.
So Manzaris has come in, obviously because he hasn't got much playing time. He's given up a layup to Williams. The previous offense, that offense there, Williams is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Manzaris, although you've got to give him time, you've also got to be aware that his presence is causing points for Holland.
Williams hits the first from the foul line, having missed his first 2. Remember, they got that put back off the second one. And the second one pops out this time. Barousis controls it.
A 5-point lead here. The Greeks have to make a few inroads here to pick up the intensity a bit.
Kaimakoglu over to the far side. Manzaris almost had it slip out of his hands and then threw it into the hands of Worthy de Jong, and Barousis called for his second foul in quick succession.
Tim, we're going to go back to it again. Evangelos Manzaris in the game. Almost drops the pass on the cross-court pass and then throws the next pass up, and Worthy de Jong straight down his throat. So Manzaris now under scrutiny from Coach Katsikaris. How long does he leave him out there? He's standing right next to Kalatis on the bench.
We've not seen Vasilis Spanoulis yet.
I'm not sure he'll play it, to be honest with you.
Akabom going to shoot the 3. They'll tip it towards the hoop again. Barousis pulls it down. Mantzaris finding a way through and going high off the glass.
And that will give him oodles of confidence there, that's for sure. No Dutch defender really close to him.
3-point game, Akabon. Narel had it knocked away from behind by Barousis, able to recover. Then going to go to work, backing in against Barousis, turning, getting the shot away. Off the mark, and Papanikolaou can come forward for Greece now. And fouled by Akabon.
Yeah, Papanikolaou needs some good playing time too. Lucas will come in for Zizis, so Mantzaris will stay out there. That's reward for that last basket he made for Mantzaris.
Slukas. Barousis back to Slukas, who gets free and gets Greece within one.
It's an exquisite bounce pass from Barousis, and it's just on the money, nice and quick, fizzed off the floor.
Charlon Clough with a screen from Shaftanar. Shaftanar again going to hand it to Akabon. Clough might have shot the three, steps inside for the two and drains it.
Nice play from Clough. Beautiful well. Barousis was going to fly out at him and keep flying out. Brought him forward and one step in and nailed the 2-footer, that's the 15-footer.
Mantzaris over to Kaimakoglu. Slukas. Worthy de Jong with the hands up in the air, trying to block the pass, and it comes to Barousis. Up against two of them, another lovely pass from Barousis, and Kostas Papanikolaou puts it in.
Yeah, nice play from the Greeks. When your man goes to double on the low post, make sure you just head to the basket. And Papanikolaou stands under the bucket. And Barousis the provider.
Clough onto Worthy de Jong. Shaftanar gets free, only momentarily. Narel from the foul line, in and out and back in again.
Yeah, those two have been working together since they were on the under-18 team. Very great teamwork, almost telepathic work between them.
The Dutch just about keeping the Greeks at bay for now. Kaimakoglu driving under the hoop, and then Mantzaris kicks it out to the outside. The three at the end of the shot clock off the mark, but an offensive board from Barousis. Trying to shake off the attentions of Narel. And then looking to go in hard.
Referees weren't sure they're going to count that one. A little bit of a continuation for Barousis. The foul, it's a good call. The foul was well before the shot, the motion for the 1-2. There's the foul there, really.
I think Narel knocking that one down, and the Dutch lead by 3. Mantzaris going to inbound for Greece here. Midway point to the second quarter. Slukas. Kaimakoglu thought about the three, faked the pass, took on the three and missed it. Mantzaris with the offensive board. Slukas. Barousis trying to shake free of Narel. Kaimakoglu going to drive inside now against Smulders. Lovely pass to Barousis, who's fouled as he puts it in.
Yeah, the dribble penetration from Kostas Kaimakoglu was the defining factor in breaking down the defense. Little wrap around to finish off. We'll see it right here. Here's the penetration. Barousis catches it more in his chest than anything else, but corralled it in eventually. I think Narel picks up the foul. Narel's out, de Jong's back in for him.
Giannis Barousis failed to tie the game with the free throw, but they recover the offensive rebound and now have a chance to take the lead. Slukas. Barousis making a move, receives it now, and can't put it in. And he grabs it again. So foul, is it on Clough?
Alfred's not very happy as he's just called timeout. He's thrown in an extra rebounder, or he placed one for the other, and they've still given up offensive rebounds.
4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. 28-27, the lead for the Netherlands.
Out. You bump, you go in the rotation, you find somebody. Second.
So Toon van Halfteren's team still have the lead, but it's the slenderest of margins here on the final game day of Group C at Eurobasket 2015. The Dutch in need of one of the biggest wins in their history to make it through to the next round and remain in the competition against the Greek side gunning for gold. And they made a pretty good start. And you just feel that there's an explosion to come at some stage from Greece. And they have the opportunity to take the lead, still have possession of the ball.
You see the move there from Barousis where he catches it on his chest. A nice look from Kaimakola with the assist.
Barousis fouled as he grabbed an offensive rebound before the timeout, misses the first foul shot, so an opportunity to tie. And he's missed all 3 of his attempts from the line, but they get another offensive rebound.
Surprised that wasn't backcourt, you know, because it was Barousis looked like they tipped it backwards.
Yeah, Van Halfteren's not happy. Manzoris to Prindaces. The Dutch need all the help they can get against the Greeks. They do force a shot clock violation.
Barousis just, he's going to sit down where he took the three-pointer for. He saw his substitution coming. He'll take a break. Comical moment there.
The shot on Clough. Karazi. Smolders onto Clough. Into De Jong, who's done the damage early on, going to try and continue to fire. Smolders gets there ahead of Prindaces, pops in and out. Here comes Papanikolaou at pace, ran into Karazi. Slokta will take it away. And the foul on half court from Papanikolaou.
Yeah, Papanikolaou just searching to find some form. He knows he's not getting many minutes. Just walked off the floor to clear his mouth out. Very upset with himself.
This is a player who's a 2-time EuroLeague champion, a 2013 EuroLeague Rising Star before a big move to the NBA for the Houston Rockets and a trade to the Nuggets for the new season. And hardly playing for Greece at this Eurobasket. That's how strong they are. Here he is now onto Koufos, now Prindaces. Slukas going to drive in, looking for the layup, tipped in by Koufos, and the Greeks have the lead.
That's what you want, your big man just trailing in on those little layups for guards. You know it's going to be a soft rebound coming off the ring.
Final 3 minutes of the first half, Smolders onto Slokta. Slokta looking to attack, difficult in traffic. And Greece come away with it now with Slukas. Now to Papanikolaou, who throws it into the hands of Clough. He had the opportunity to shoot the 3, and a foul in transition.
Yeah, he's got to do some deep thinking now. Kostas Papanikolaou sorted himself out mentally. Just lacking that bit of confidence. This is the soft from Slukas, comes off hard, softly. Koufos follows in. His first 2 of the game, I think, isn't it? 4 points for Koufos now.
Greece have that 1-point lead. Karazi's going to take a seat. Slokta, Smolders, Clough, who's not really heated up yet, onto Smolders. That's a lovely pass. And there's a foul.
You've got to love the fact that Greece just have the players can just protect the basket. Koufos, Antetokounmpo, Barousis. They're going to be a force as they move through this tournament. Prindesi's the foul. Koufos had the legal block.
Smulders at the line to try and tie us up. And pops in and out. 5 points and 6 boards yesterday off 2 of 6 shooting for Robin Smulders. He was 11 of 15 over the first 3 games of the tournament. 14, 8 and 8 he scored in the first 3. Just get the second to go. We are dead level at 29. Papanikolaou bringing the ball up court for Greece. Koufos onto Prindesis. Papanikolaou up against Slokta. Back out to Kalatis. Kalatis looking to drive in against Clove. High off the glass. And De Jong will come away with the rebound.
You get the impression this is not going to be an easy game either way. Whatever happens now in the second half too.
Clove was looking to go through the gears and draws contact.
2 more shots for Charlotte Clove to come.
So quick when he decides just to burst away. And Charlotte Clove's speed draws contact that sends him to the line, with Greece over the foul limit. And gives the Dutch the lead. 10 points off 3 of 5 shooting against Croatia, with 3 assists for Charlotte Clove. That after a 25-point game 2 days ago. 9 points on game day 2, 22 on game day 1, averaging 16.5 points per game, and 4 points now here this evening. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Slukas trying to shake off the attentions of Worthy de Jong. Nice bounce pass to Papanikolaou. Difficult move. And here comes Worthy de Jong at pace, going through the gears and looking to go all the way. Now he finds himself off the court. And the Dutch are short of numbers at the back, and there's a foul.
A little bit harem-scarab up and down the floor here. Papanikolaou blows a chance to get his account underway with de Jong. A little over-optimistic with his move. As you look up to that scoreboard and the Dutch still have the 2-point lead. I just don't see any rhythm for the Greeks. Now with the Croatians it was different. They didn't have the mental attitude and rhythm. The Greeks have the mental attitude. It's just the fact you're trying to blend certain players that haven't played much court time. Very difficult situation for head coach Fotis Katsikaris.
Nick Kalatis at the line has the opportunity to tie us up again. One big upset on this court already today. Georgia defeating the co-host Croatia. And the Dutch still very much in with a chance of making it an even bigger upset, leading Greece by 1. Final 90 seconds or so of the first half. Slokta over to Clove on the far side. Clove looking to turn on the afterburners again and then threw it away. He's looking into the centre towards de Jong. Just penned in over on that far side of the court that time. Charlotte Clove not able to get away the way he had on the previous possession. And we're going to have a timeout with 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining in the half. The Netherlands lead by 1, 31-30.
Fotis Katsikaris, a loss here doesn't make a difference because they will still advance to play at the weekend. They'll still be in first place. It will have enormous difference or enormous effect on who comes in the 4th place because the Dutch will overtake Georgia. Georgia got 1 foot on that plane right now with that momentous win over Croatia in the game before. But the Dutch, well, I promise you the Georgians will be sitting in the stands somewhere wondering what's going on. Now, 4 years ago, when they did qualify for the last 12, the second round, they were in the stands too, watching Bulgaria play Ukraine. And that game decided whether they went there to the next round or not. It was the same situation here 4 years later.
It's going to be a very nervy, very edgy final 21 minutes or so for the Georgians watching wherever they are, and for the Dutch on court here at the Arena Zagreb. Slukas. Final minute of the first half coming up. He's receiving the ball, drawing the double team into Prindaces, that trademark push shot again.
It almost seems not possible that you could actually come up with that shot, but it's like the sky hook. Nobody else comes up with that shot. It's just all belongs to Yorgos Prindaces.
It's close. Worthy de Jong, Shaftanar calling for the ball. A real battle to see who goes in at the half with the lead here. De Jong can't tip it back in, and here come Greece, who have the advantage right now. Kalatis fizzed it and spun it off his fingers. And fortunate, I think, for Greece to still have possession.
Just a little bit behind Papanikolaou. Luckily, Clove, the double deflection came off Clove last of all.
Papanikolaou to Slukas. Final 30 seconds of the half. Slukas trying to get away from Worthy de Jong. An excellent play by Koufos to get there ahead of Clove and then put it in.
Yeah, nifty footwork really from the big man. Caught it on the run, one step, and just finger rolled it in.
The Dutch have led for large parts of this first half. They find themselves down by 3 with the final shot of the second quarter. 5 seconds to get it away. Charles Clove going to drive in, play the pass to de Jong, rejected by Koufos, who slams the door in his face at the end of the first half.
Well, what a block. Maybe he could have gone for the jump shot easier, but he decided to put some power in there, lead it in, and Koufos, the second time he's come over and protected the rim.
So it's the Greeks who lead at half-time, behind the 6 points and 3 block shots of Kostas Koufos. Greece 34, the Netherlands 31.
Well, the stats as the previous 2 games, it's a low-scoring affair. 52% inside against 44 for the Dutch. The three-point shooting has been poor in all 3 games today. Free throws just about level. The Netherlands with the added extra free throw and rebounding heavily in favour of the Greeks. And you'd think so with the crew they've got. Huge mountain of resources.
And the Takombo knocked down a 3 early on. 5 points for him. Nobody for Greece has more than the 6 of Kostas Koufos. It has been this low-scoring first half again. The points they have scored, they've spread around. Nicolas de Jong's the game's leading scorer with 8, 4 of 7 from the field. Kalatis has hit one from the outside as well. We've got a very close game on our hands at the half, and I think the Dutch and Coach Van Halfteren will be pretty happy, Mick, with the position that his team are in here.
Well, you know, he's talking about getting his second victory. And you're 3 points down to the one of the premier forces in Europe. And you cannot be displeased with the way his team have played. He talked about it yesterday. A lot of pride in the way his team play, but it doesn't mean anything if you lose. So winning's all important for these guys. And you'd rather have a bad performance and win than a good performance and lose every time.
We talked a lot about the attitude, knowing that your place in the next round is already secure in the Croatia match earlier on. Greece have just taken their foot off the gas a little bit and got different players playing together on court, making it more difficult to find any kind of rhythm. And the Netherlands are looking to take advantage of that. They will put their foot right down on the accelerator in the second half, knowing they have to win this one to remain in the competition. Makoglu with the layup there. Matsaris has played big minutes for him in this game, 10 minutes so far. Barousis played a nice couple of passes to get a couple of assists to add to his 4 points. Charles Clove, who's able to score big on any given night, not quite lighting it up just yet. That's his 1 field goal so far. Barousis inside, and another one of those assists And Naral, who was injured in the game yesterday, is back in business and back off the mark. Barousis getting inside for one of his 2 field goals. And the likes of Slukas and Matsaris and Papanikolaou playing big minutes. And Slukos just 1 of 7 from the field. Couldn't get that one to go, but Koufos does tip it in.
But Tim, I have to say, the second half's going to be a good second half, I think.
Prindacis with that wonderful little push shot right towards the end of the half. Greece leading 34-31. Do make sure you join us again for the second half in around 10 minutes' time. It could be a roller coaster ride of a basketball match after the break.
don't forget. You forgot. There is another game that I don't remember.
Welcome back to the Arena Zagreb, where there's still plenty to be decided here in Group C at Eurobasket 2015. The final 20 minutes of action in this group coming up, and a very close game we have on our hands as well. The Greeks leading the Dutch 34-31. The Greeks already going to be winners of Group C, but if the Netherlands can get the win here and cause a huge upset, then they would dislodge Georgia in fourth and move through to the next round. So it's going to be an anxious wait through the first half for the Georgians, and the Dutch need to come with one of their best halves of basketball in the tournament, no doubt about that. But they are within touching distance and have actually led for large parts of this game. It has been close throughout. Leading scorer in the game, Nicolas de Jong, 8 points early on, 4 of 7 from the field. The Dutch have had 4 points from Schaftenaar and 4 from Charles Cloth, who leads the game with 3 assists. And for the Greeks, 5 points for Yannis Antetokounmpo early on, 6 rebounds for him, leading the way in scoring the 6 points of Kostas Koufos, 3 of 4 from the field, and 3 big block shots, including one right at the end of the first half. Mick, we're in for a really entertaining second half of basketball here.
Yeah, I think it just depends how the Greeks take this game on now. Do they come out and put the starters in? Spanoulis plays, but you're not going to play Spanoulis after you've sat him down for 20 minutes. That veteran man, you're messing around with his muscles and bones. So my guess is Spanoulis will not play. So therefore you've got to go with what you got. And hopefully the guys you've got are going to come through with enough guts and glory to get the job done. But for the Dutch, they're right where they need to be. I mean, all hats, all kudos to this team. Dutch basketball the next 5, 10 years is in a very good place. And youngsters will latch onto this, the efforts of the national team, and it will promote basketball back home. And, you know, an absence of 25 years at this level. All of a sudden, resurgent Belgium, next door neighbours, resurgent Holland as well.
Tom van Halfteren bringing a group of young players here who've got plenty of years ahead of them. We saw the introduction of Yannick Franke, the 19-year-old, in the game against Croatia last night to good effect. Not seen him here yet tonight. And the Greeks packed full of experience and firepower, but not yet being able to blow the Netherlands away.
You know, and I guess it's always going to be that type of game, wasn't it? It's just that situation where you feel there's so much momentum coming from the Dutch, but the Greeks just not quite matching it.
Well, the Dutch could have come here and feared the likes of Croatia and Greece, and they haven't. They've just taken it almost like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and come to play. And they have 20 more minutes to try and save their campaign. They've achieved just to get here. They achieved even more so, went above and beyond expectations to get a win on the opening day. It would be an absolute dream if they could make the last 16. And they get a defensive stop at the start of the second half.
Yeah, straight away we see the Dutch coming out with a lot of fortitude, and you know that they'll play like that.
Karazi turns it over to Kaimakoglu, and he can come all the way down court and get the two.
I'm not sure Kaimakoglu dribbled that. It looked like a three-step layup.
The basket good for coach Katsikaris' team. Clove will bring the ball up court for the Dutch, now down by 5. Slapter. Smoilders. Clove takes over. De Jong looking to set the screen. Over to Smoilders. Into De Jong now. Lost it momentarily. Able to reel it back in and then look to attack. And Antetokounmpo comes away with it.
Yeah, just didn't quite get the angles right for De Jong there. Look at the big fella with the ball. He's so comfortable dribbling the ball.
Just get the sense that the Dutch have to be really careful here. It's worked in towards Kufos. He's able to gather it but can't finish, and De Jong will grab it.
Smoilders hit the deck there. Kufos can't understand why that's his foul. He's got to tell the referee I got fouled too. Still having a chirp with the referees.
Picks up his second foul. Clove will bring the ball down court against Kalatis. Very insistent on some movement from Smoilders. Smoilders receives it now, hands it off to Karazi. Clove wants it back on the perimeter. Karazi dribbles into Kalatis there, and Kalatis knocks it away. And now releases Antetokounmpo, who's tied up by Slapter.
Yeah, it's a good pass from, good defense from Nick Kalatis. Just, you know, if Karazi's got a fault there, he's got to get diving on the ball, but Slapter puts up a foul. Karazi will take a break for the mistake on offense there.
Antetokounmpo at the line to try and extend the Greece lead. 2 of 2 from the field. And this is first trip to the foul line. We'll be taking that drum on the plane.
Hand luggage. Tell him he's not sitting next to me.
6.7 boards for Antetokounmpo, and another free throw to try and make it 7 and 7. Just 1 of 5 from the field against Slovenia yesterday, finished with 3 points. It's a 6-point Greece lead still.
Well done, Charlotte Clove, getting out of trouble quite easily.
De Jong to shoot the long 2. Can't hit, Antetokounmpo with a rebound again.
Not found the rhythm yet, the Dutch, have they? Not yet scored this second half.
Kalatis. Kaimakoglu waited and then put up the 3. It was flat, and there's a foul under the basket.
This will go against Smulders, I think, just dragging down the big man. Under the basket, let's have a look. Both arms around him, drag him back.
And the Takombo making a quick move, and another foul, this time on Akabom.
Quick move there, quick catch, and took him off the dribble. Case Akabom not quite the foot speed, or just caught napping slightly.
The Dutch just about keeping the Greeks at bay for the moment, but it's another opportunity. Kalatis looking to thread it through to Koufos, goes to Kaimakoglu on the perimeter instead. In towards the big man now, puts it over the top of Smulders, and there's the miss.
Just overcooked it slightly, didn't he? Nice little pass from Kaimakoglu down low.
Akabom. Nicholas de Jong, and there's a foul off the ball.
Yes, this is on Smulders, just trying to get over the screen that Smulders has set on the weak side. I think he's probably just grabbed him around the waist as he's gone round him.
The Dutch 2.5 minutes without a score at the start of the second half. Trying to end that mini drought here. Slokter. Smulders going to try and end it from downtown. Tip back to Smulders, and a fresh 14. Slokter in towards Smulders, closer to the basket this time. Knocked away, and it's going to be Greece ball.
It's good defense from Antetokounmpo and Koufos. Just held their ground, got their hands up vertically. You see it right now. Smulders goes up, no contact at all. Just a tired-looking move from Robin Smulders.
Bit of sorting out to do for the officials here. It's still going to be Dutch ball.
Slacker just told Van Helford to calm down a bit on the bench.
Close to inbounds with de Jong. Up against Akabom. And Antetokounmpo with the foul.
You know, it's one of those calls where the referee's got to make a quick decision. Was there contact on the wrist, or was it all ball? Antetokounmpo's going to say all ball. And he's probably, I think he's got a good case there. It's reaction stuff from the referees.
Charlon Clough gets the break and goes to the foul line.
First points and a half for the Dutch there. So at least they've got started 3 minutes in.
At least they're still within touching distance. This would make it a 4-point game, and does. The Greeks have only scored 3 points in 3 minutes. Clough will get all 3 to drop. He now has 7 points, and they're within 3. Kalatis. Up towards Antetokounmpo, up against Akabom. Antetokounmpo driving to the baseline, out to Zizis for 3. Doubles the lead.
How well has he played today? Nick Zizis sets his second 3. It's the first game he's hit 2 threes, actually.
Actually, they've called it a 2, I think.
Okay, there goes that little piece of knowledge out the window. Slacker just dragged his pivot foot as he went to pick the ball up. Golden rule, you're going to pick the ball up, go on a jump step. This is his foot on the line where it's too close to see from our angle.
5-point Greek lead. The Dutch have to be careful. They've not really got it going on offense in the second half. And Greece looking to make them pay with Antetokounmpo. Koufos rising to the rim, fouled by de Jong.
I'm sure Koufos wanted to dunk this, or he's just going to drop it in the net, but de Jong is going to say, this is a fair block. Beautiful pass from Antetokounmpo, just drops it in. Let's have a look. And that's, in practice, that would never get called. He said, listen, ref, I've just blocked an NBA center. Give me a break.
The NBA centre instead finds himself at the line. Kufos off the mark with the first. 11 points per game, 7 rebounds per game in 20 minutes a game on court so far. Coming into this one, shooting over 50% from the field and making it 50% from the line on that trip. 7 points for the game. Six-point game with 6 minutes of the third to play. Here's Clough onto Slokter. Smolders. Clough looking to take it up against Kalatis, who is all over him. In towards De Jong. De Jong looking to go up against Barousis here. Turns and gets tripped along the way and called for a travel.
Yeah, tough play on Nick De Jong. I thought Bruce might have fouled reaching around. Watch this reach around there. He tripped on the foot of Barousis.
Kalatis. Barousis, Fernando Gicombo, Kai Makoglu. Zizis. Prodding and probing and finding Ander Gicombo in the corner. He looks to drive the baseline, back to Zizis. To the foul line, he's going to put it up. And Shaftanar grabs the rebound.
Dutch still hanging around, 6-point game, third period.
The Greeks have had opportunities to pull away, but the Dutch very much still within touching distance. Slokter, back to Shaftanar, Akabon. In towards Shaftanar, closed down by the double team. Clough thought about the three, he's going to have to put it up now at the end of the shot clock. Got the release quickly, but couldn't get it to go, and an offensive board for Akabon and a fresh 14.
That's good work by the Dutch. Deflection out of bounds, that pass by Clough. It was a very extravagant looking pass, that's for sure. Going to reset to 14. They reset to 14, Tim, because it was offensive rebound to begin with. That was ticking down, then it hit the foot of a Greek player, so automatically goes back to the 14 seconds.
Slokter into Naral. Left-handed layup, good. It's a 4-point game.
And Hank Naral, he's not showing any signs of that knee injury that kept him sidelined yesterday.
Kalatis. The Greek fans trying to lift their team with a bit of noise on that far side. They'll drive the baseline with Zizis, back to Ander Gicombo. Long on the three, and Clough rises high to catch the rebound.
Acrobatically too, wasn't it? Moving that ball around above his head.
Here's Naral again, up against Barousis, takes it on quickly and gets fouled. And Naral with a chance to close the gap further from the line.
I go back to that last move where Nicholas de Jong had a travel in the lane. You know, this is what Barousis does. He's going to reach there, just a little push with his arms as Naral goes for the jump hook. This is the previous move off the outside line out of bounds.
Naral getting free just before that for the layup. And hoping to add to his tally here from the line, and does. 2 of 3 from the field, and his first from the foul line, now 5 points. Misses the second, and Shaftanar was up there trying to get the offensive board. Pilates comes away with it. 1 possession game with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third. In towards Barousis, tied up by Slokter.
It's a beautiful pass on the money through a whole range of orange shirts and hands. Look at this, thread the needle pass. Brings it down though. When you bring it down, the guard's going to be all over you. Slokter gets his hand up straight away.
Yanis Barousis has missed all 3 of his foul shots so far. Let's see what he can do here. No problem with that one.
He was 9 of 12 coming into this game, so fairly decent from the free throw line for a big man, 75%.
And starts to pick up that percentage. 5-point Greek lead. Clough. Akabon to Slokter. Here's Clough again up against Kalatis. Waiting for movement ahead of him. Naral makes a move in towards the low post. It comes out towards Shaftanar. Slokter. Now setting the screen, Clough right at the end of the shot clock again. The three off the mark.
He's had a couple of good looks from that same place, hasn't it? That one looked like it might have gone down too.
It's 1 of 4 from the field so far, Charlon Clough. We know he can score big. Pilates. Clough falling to the floor. Very theatrical. Nothing called. Pilates dances all the way through the defence to lay it up and in. And the timeout called here by the Dutch, with Greece leading by 5, 42 to 37. The Greeks have threatened to pull away on a few occasions in this third quarter. It's been a low-scoring quarter for the Dutch, just 6 points in the space of 6.5 minutes. And coach Toon van Halfteren's team have to be very careful at this stage now.
Yeah, they've got to be very observant of the scoreline, the score difference. 7 points. You've got to keep the scoreboard ticking. That's been their biggest problem. 6 points, I think, this third period. And the Greeks have slowly worked their way through the numbers. 2-pointer there from Zizis off the assist from Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that layup there signalled or hailed the timeout from Van Halften.
Still nobody in Greek blue and white on more than 7 points. Kostas Koufos leading the way with 7, 6 for Pilates, 6 for Barousis, 6 also for Antetokounmpo. 44-37 Greece lead with 3.5 to play in the third. Clough. Akabon perched on the far side, went to Shaftanar instead, slopped it. Morel moving in now. Shaftanar on the perimeter, trying to get away from Antetokounmpo, and foul.
Nice work there from Roland Shaftanar. Antetokounmpo knows he's got a 3-point shot. He's seen the game taper yesterday. Therefore, he's got to close out quickly. Shaftanar beats him with the fake there. And just a little tug on the arm from the Greek star.
They're going to have to make free throws over the next 13 minutes, you imagine. Both sides have struggled in that respect so far.
Keep it close, set themselves up for a late run. What they can't afford to do is a 10 or a 12-point lead in or around this end of this third period.
The deficit reduced from 7 to 5 as Wordy de Jong gets ready to come back in. Here's Antetokounmpo driving under the hoop out to the corner to Perperelu. Down the baseline, back to Pilates. Hand in his face from Clough, goes back to Barousis. Passed across to the near side to Perperelu, who puts it in for 3.
Steps off the bench and just strokes a bit of twine there. Nothing but net for the man that is a very, very skilled player.
Clough. No one came to close him down, and he gets the drop.
Nice play from Marlon there. Straight pick and roll that was. There was no angle to it, so therefore the defense can't really come and show, which they've been doing a lot of. Maybe we'll see that attack a little more now as we close out this game.
Pilates looking to make himself available again. Perperelu after that 3-pointer on the last offensive possession, closed down by the double team. Antetokounmpo back out to Slukas, looking to drive in into a herd of orange shirts. Out to Perperelu, steps away from Norel for the long 2. 5 quick-fire points for Perperelu.
It's like he's been playing the game the whole time. He's been on the court a minute.
Final 2 minutes of the third. 8-point lead is the largest of the game, I think, for Greece. Shaftanar slopped it. Wants Norel to make a move. Clough thought about the 3. Up against Pilates, hesitates. And the shot clock down to 3 as there's a foul.
This is a good call. The referee was right there. It's going to be a hand on the hip call. Get a close look. Watch his left arm. Watch his right arm. Right into the midriff of Charlotte Clough and the referees. They don't let you get away with it on the perimeter. Anything on the hand on the hip.
Certainly not been an organs-blazing, blistering Charles-Clove performance just yet, but he's getting his personal tally ticking up towards double digits. That is 10 now. And 6 of 6 from the line, so that's how he's got his points today.
He may need to get a 20-point game in his for this one, if they're going to pull it out, the Dutch.
He has 11 now, with 7 of those coming from the foul line. Barousis, under to combo. Slukas. Barousis setting the screen. Slukas to under to combo instead, to Peperolu, lost it, and then stepped on the line.
Yeah, the pass was errant from Antetokounmpo. He wanted it in his hands, he didn't need a bounce pass.
Just another one of those moments where it looked as though Greece were going to start to create some breathing room. But the Netherlands had a couple of foul shots and then the turnover. They just can't get away at the moment. Clove can get away. Fired into the hands of Shaftanar, back to Akabom. He can't hit from the outside.
Willie de Jong stole it and then giving it straight back. Tough play. Well, he won a 16-second call, he won an 8-second call.
Nothing given. Slukas to Antetokounmpo, gets it back. The Dutch frustrated a bit here. Peperolu from the outside again at the end of the shot clock. Will he get the bounce? No.
Good defensive rebound from the Orange there.
Clove willing his teammates on. Looking to direct some traffic now, Charles-Clove. And it goes towards the big man, Morel. Back out to the perimeter to Akabom, who's closed down, but he knocks down the three-pointer.
Why on earth would you leave a shooter like Case Akabom? There's no need to come down and double and help on the post. Antetokounmpo was on defense, for goodness sake. The shot blocking maestro.
Largest Greek lead of the game at 8. It's back down to 3. Slukas driving, spotting a gap. Out to Antetokounmpo, who answers back with a 3 from the corner.
With the 3 combo. What a shot, second of the night.
Right at the end of the third quarter. He's certainly been allowed to shoot the 3 here this evening, and Antetokounmpo now has 9 points.
No questions asked, really, are there? You're out there to shoot, you're out there to play, just play ball. Any shot you get, if it's open, take it.
Greece leading 52-46 at the end of 3. Look at the shooting percentages here. The most significant thing here is that the Netherlands are within touch. Greece threatened several times to get away in that third quarter. Got the lead as large as 8. The Dutch reeled them back in, and it's a 6-point deficit at the end of 3. Antetokounmpo with the assist that time. He's got 3 assists as well as 9 points and 9 boards. His best game of the tournament so far. 3 of 4 shooting from the field. Morel, a big man at the other end, has done some damage. 5 points for him. 2 of 3 from the field. Who's going to step up in the fourth quarter?
The Greeks have played well today, you know, given the fact that Spanoulis is not on the floor. It's one of these players that is inspirational just in his presence.
Peperolu with a big 3 and then stepping in for a 2 for 5 points in a matter of seconds. The Dutch getting one to go from the outside as well. They've traded blows with one of the big names in world basketball for 30 minutes now. And Antetokounmpo dealing a big blow right at the end of the third quarter.
Well, he's in his single digits is a plus for the Dutch going into this fourth period. The longer they can hold them to under 10, it will give them the opportunity to mount a surge late on.
52-46, the Greece lead as we start the fourth quarter. Shaftanar up against Kaimakoglu, who knocked it away. Shaftanar recovers and then goes off the glass. Get the kiss cam out.
Well, he knows all about Greek basketball. There's Roland Shaftanar. He's been there last year at Rhythmio. He's going to go back next year. He's not phased at all.
4-point game. squeeze through to Barousis. Lukas wants the ball on the near side. Barousis just needs to turn away first. Matzaris, they work it around the perimeter to Slukas. Slukas then turns the ball over.
Offensive foul. I think he's just pushed away. You know, great defense from Williams here. Williams knows the fake's coming and he knows he's going to go left-handed. There's the fake there. Then he's coming back. Now watch what happens. The push away the right arm. Nice refereeing.
Really good start to the fourth for the Dutch. Can they continue it here? Worthy de Jong. Schaftenaar hands it off to Leon Williams. De Jong making a move. Barousis looking over his shoulder to watch him. Tipped up into the air, but claimed by Worthy de Jong, who has a free passage to the hoop and makes it a one-possession game.
Interesting five on the floor for the Greeks. Got Matzaris at guard. He hasn't been under this sort of pressure the whole tournament.
For Perelou. Koglu onto Matzaris. Slukas wide open for the three. Yes.
Drilled it. I like the Dutch defense. Double teaming from the baseline. That time Roland Schaftenaar got caught out. Where the rematch up to?
Worthy de Jong. Really quick crossover. Took him away from the basket though, and then called for a travel.
Yeah, he's just got to go up and score. As soon as you stop and try and pump fake in there, they're going to get surrounded by the bigs. Lucas there wide open. The rotation was perfect from the Greeks out of the double team.
Slukas only 1 of 7 from the field before that one. Matzaris getting all the way to the hoop and finishing. Greece back up by 6.
Yeah, great work, great work.
Williams. Looking for an option. Slokta free over on the far side. Comes to him now. Back in towards the big man, and a foul from behind by Barousis.
That's a great look from Arvin Slakter down low to de Jong. Barousis just reaching in from behind. Chance now for Koufos to come back into the game.
Third foul on Barousis. This was Matzaris going all the way through at the other end. There's a bit of tangling on the baseline with Slokta and Slukas.
Slukas has got the foul. That's the third Greek foul of the quarter so far. Slukas is second.
Williams to inbound. Smaulers over to Akabon for 3. Short from him.
Yeah, they needed that one. Wide open. The shooter needs to shoot, and he needs to make him.
There's only 1 of 5 from the field, Akabon. Koglu on to Slukas. Slukas getting towards the baseline. Perelou can't hit from the corner.
Good defense there from Arvin Slakter to stop Slukas, then Akabon to at least get a hand up in Perelou's face.
Williams. Slakter. De Jong calling for it. Goes across to Akabon on the far side. He's going to keep shooting. He's going to keep missing. And then a whistle as the ball came off the rim.
Yeah, Koufos just dragging back Smulders. This will be the 4th Greek team foul. This ball comes off. Now watch Koufos just drag Smulders back, throw him to the ground now. A little bit of theatrics from the Dutchman.
3 fouls on Koufos.
Bonus right now for the Greeks. That plays right into the hands of the Dutch, and they're going to make a historic victory.
With 7 minutes still to play. Slokta catches and goes for 3. Koufos pulls down the rebound.
Well, they need some penetration. Maybe Clough might be the man for him to get back in the game. Penetration into the hoop, attack the hoop.
By Koglu from downtown. Would have made it the largest lead of the game, but Smulders with the rebound. Here comes Slokta. De Jong getting free, but Koglu tips it away. And the Greeks coming in transition, stopped by the foul.
Van Helferen needs some decisions. This is the biggest 6 minutes in coaching of his career. He needs to find the right bodies on the floor. Just have a little chat with his assistant. Clough into the floor. It's almost like I'm breathing down his neck to get Clough in the game.
Slukas. Into Kufos. Kufos is going to bank it in and tie his largest lead of the game at 8.
Tough move for the big man, Kostas Kufos.
Slokter starts to get really nervy for the Dutch now. Smolders hands it off to Williams. Williams across to the far side to Akebon. In towards De Jong. He can't keep it in. It's a turnover for the Dutch.
Yeah, it's a poor series. The last 2 minutes for the Dutch has really piled pressure on them. 6 minutes, 3 seconds. 8-point game. Anything's possible, of course, but they need some inspiration. Who's going to produce it?
Toon van Halfteren not happy at this stage. There's a chance for Greece to make it largest lead of the game. The Netherlands call timeout, and now in a really precarious position with 6 minutes and 3 seconds to play in Group C here at Eurobasket 2015 in Zagreb, and they need to turn around an 8-point deficit, maybe more, when we return.
Swing it, make sure you get over, swing it to Charlie.
Charles Cloth, the only player in double figures in the game, has 11. Nanzaris has managed a couple of field goals, that free passage to the hoop, and Kufos has provided a 9-point game so far for the Greeks, as well as Antetokounmpo, their leading scorers. As far as the Dutch are concerned, it's close enough, but they can't let extra separation get between themselves and the Greeks at this stage. Antzaris, Kamakoglu. Antzaris again. Kamakoglu drives to the foul line, over to the far side for Slukas. Largest lead of the game, and the Dutch feeling the Eurobasket blues.
Well, what a play. What a play from Kostas Slukas there. Saving the best for last, that's for sure.
They need to find a response now with Williams. Off the mark. And Perelu gathers it in, and Greece can look to come and provide a bit more hurt for the Dutch here, prodded away by Williams. Kamakoglu. Nanzaris. Kufos coming, and then making a move. Perelu puts up the long 2. In and out. Cloth grabs the rebound acrobatically again.
Good defense from Arvid Schlachter, just making sure the easy pass into the roller from the pick and roll wasn't an easy look.
Midway point in the final quarter of basketball at the Arena Zagreb at Eurobasket 2015. Are we going to have a big finish? Norel with the hook shot rattles it down.
Wow, that is superb. Hank Norel just backed down the man from the NBA. Just took him off his right hand.
Nanzaris trapped by Cloth. And a foul on Williams.
Good defense from Williams. Great defense, in fact. You know, Slukas had his move with his leg up in the air. Here's Norel, backs in once, 2 dribbles. Comes back on the right hand, just drops it in.
Slukas, Kamakoglu. Going to shoot the 3 here. And Slokter able to grab the rebound. There's a chance to close the gap a little bit more here. Cloth.
Cloth's got to get to the hoop. It's one thing that's got to happen. He's got to get some penetration.
Slokter into Norel. Up against Kufos. Cloth looking to make a move to make himself available. Norel going to turn with a hook shot again off the glass. Brilliant play from Norel.
Oh, I've got a right and I've got a left for you. What do you got next?
Tremendous performance from him coming back from that injury. 9 points, 4 of 5 from the field. It's a 7-point game again. Kamakoglu. Perelu. Kamakoglu once more driving in and called for the offensive foul.
Well, he'd have been all right if he hadn't. If he'd gone straight ahead. because he would have got side contact, but as soon as he changed direction into Smulders, he was all sorts of trouble.
Well, once again, the Greeks looking to pull away. The Dutch have found a way to reel them back in. It's a 7-point game, and they have possession as well, as coach Katsikaris calls timeout.
Tim, I'm looking down to the Georgian press, the far end of the stadium, looking pretty nervous. They're not sure whether they go to Lille or going home to Tbilisi tomorrow.
It is that close, right at the end of the group stage at Eurobasket 2015, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. They know that they'll be partying in Lille. Will they be going there with a perfect 5-0 record, or can the Dutch manufacture a double-digit deficit of a turnaround to save their campaign and pull off what would be a famous victory? Henk Norel with back-to-back hook shots has certainly come to the party. 4 of 5 from the field for 9 points. And big shots down the stretch as well.
Well, it looks like Lithuania have triumphed over the Czech Republic. That means whoever comes fourth in this group will play the Lithuanians. By my reckoning, Latvia should be second, Czech Republic third, and Belgium fourth in that group.
Clove. Slopter. Smulders. Can they get a bit closer? They can, off the glass again, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, 3:20 will define Van Helfren's career right here.
Plenty in orange looking to write their names into the history books here as it comes back out to Slukas. Manzaris puts it up at the end of the shot clock. Can they secure the board? Clove does so again. 3 minutes and a 5-point deficit. Slopter, Norel, Clove making himself available. Akabom into Norel. Can he continue his strong finish? Out to Akabom. Will he finally hit one from the outside? No. Akabom grabs it again. Smulders, Clove, they'll reset here. Slopter back to Akabom in the corner. Oh. Yes! And the Dutch not going down without a fight. They've closed the gap to 2.
What a shot. What a story this is going to be, Tim. What a story.
And it could be the story of the tournament and the group stage right here and now. Slukas over to Kaimakoglu on the far side. Shot clock's down to 2, down to 1. And a violation. And a turnover and a chance to tie the game for the Dutch.
Tim, you know, either way, you know, the Dutch go, they'll be ecstatic, but I promise you if they don't go, they'll be in tears. How close have they got last night, tonight? Some would argue they've played the best basketball down the bottom of this group and all the teams down the bottom of the group.
Certainly been the most exciting basketball, that's for sure. A 1-point win on the opening day, and then 3 straight single-digit defeats. This one is as close as it can be. Slopter over to Norel. Clove comes to take charge and is fouled by Koufos.
Koufos knew he had a substitute waiting on the bench for him, so he just fouls. That doesn't help anybody's cause, really, because you've got 2 shots to come here.
And Clove at the line, where he has gone 7 for 7 so far this evening, but these two very much clutch. And an opportunity to tie the game. And misses for the first time from the foul line tonight. 11 points, 5 boards, 4 assists.
Free throw shoot's been fairly poor over the week. 16 of 27 coming into this game.
He misses both here. He might get a chance again to grab it though, and he does. Slopter, he's going to shoot the 3. Would have given the Dutch the lead.
Well, hero status, wasn't it? Hero status if he makes it. Now they're going to play some defense once again.
90 seconds with a Greece 2-point advantage. Kalatis stopped by Norel, who steals it, and then a foul.
Wow. Kalatis went down trying to tie the ball up, get a possession arrow ball. The referees have said it's a foul. So Norel will go to the other end and shoot some shots. He's 6 of 9 coming into this game. He's had a couple of good looks today, I think, for the line, hasn't he? Let's have a look at the stats.
He's 1 of 2 from the line. Norel, 4 of 5 from the field. Can get himself to double digits here. And misses, so 3 straight misses from the foul line for the Netherlands. They'll be kicking themselves about that if they don't take this one.
I don't think Van Helfer could even look. 3 free throws missed in the clutch.
Shooting 60% from the foul line. It's going to be less than that now. He misses both of them, 12 of 21. That's the game right there.
And I'll say it again for Van Helfer, you know, he's in the veteran state of coaching. You know, these players will get other opportunities. He may not, but to get him to the next round, going to put the icing on his playing career, coaching career.
Kalatis.
He deserves it.
Barousis. The Dutch deserve it for their diligence, their effort, their character throughout this tournament. Slukas over to Barousis from Trindaces. Barousis knocks one down from the outside, lands a huge blow to the Dutch chin, and they're forced to call timeout.
You cannot believe it. You got the 5-man Barousis makes his first 3-pointer of the tournament, and down the other end he's got 4 free throws missed. Oh, there'll be some nightmares tonight from some of these players. Those 9 missed free throws. Oh, the Dutch are going to have to play quick ball now. Attack the hoop quickly. 2 points are a foul every possession.
1 minute and 1 second to play. Greece 64 to 59 the advantage. And there you see the game's leading scorers. Only Charlon Clough into double figures with 7 of those 11 points coming from the foul line, but 2 misses since then. And 2 misses from the line for Henk Norel as well. It's been a real struggle for both teams from the foul line today. The Greeks shooting 54%, the Netherlands shooting 57%. And Barousis, who'd have thought it? The big man with the 3.
Well, good teams find different ways to win games, Tim, and contrast this to the Croatia game. This is a very, very good team.
Akabon.
Got to be direct.
Slokter into the final minute now. Could be the final minute of the campaign for the Dutch. Norel, an historic campaign as Norel twists to the hoop and banks it in.
Barousis offered no defense at all, so there's an insight to you. The Greeks just want to get to the end of the game.
You could cut the tension with a knife. Kalatis, 1 possession game with 35 seconds to play. Trindaces. Kalatis on the perimeter looking to drive in. Clough all over him, strips him of the ball and comes down court here, and Slokter up against Andertocombo. Clough is there and he's fouled and will go to the line again.
Well, they made hard work of that, didn't they? 3-on-1, almost an and one. Well, the 23.5 seconds left. They're going to have to free throws and foul. What a steal from Clough. What a player. He's been electric. This was not a great pass at all.
And Clough misses another from the line, so struggling when the pressure is on him down the stretch. Hit his first 7, has missed his last 3. He gets that one to go, makes it a 2-point game. 23.5 seconds to play. And we're going to have a timeout. What a finish we've got to Group C here, the Eurobasket 2015. Who'd have thought that the Dutch could push this Greek side all the way, but they have done. And the Georgians made to wait. And the timeout called here with the shot clock turned off at the end of the game. And the Dutch now will be looking to hope that the Greeks miss free throws.
That's what we do now. They inbounded here immediately on the first game. Make a foul. What's the thing with three? I can get you out.
Nail-biting stuff for the Arena Zagreb. Not for them. They know their place is secure as group winners.
It's a shame, Tim, they didn't make both free throws because they're giving a one-point game and they needed any free throws they could three to tie it. They'll probably foul straight away here, which puts them on the line. And then made free throws means it's still a four-point game.
Morale has had a fine game, 11 points now, 5 of 6 from the field. They could really do with a Greek miss from the foul line. .5 seconds, 2-point game. Greek possession. Smalders trying to stop the inbound pass. Lucas trapped. Antetokounmpo finds a way out to Zizis, and he is fouled.
Good movement from the Greeks. The Dutch just couldn't quite get it on top of things. They couldn't prevent the inbound pass for one.
Fourth foul on Slokter.
Surprised they've gone with people like Norell in the game. Just get 5 quick guys in the floor. You know you're going to have to foul.
They need a quick foul here. They get it. Akabom on Slukas. Slukas' first trip to the foul line.
So the Dutch need one miss here.
They need one miss to try and go for the tie with the three. And that was so calm and comfortable for Kostas Slukas. They will be sending up a few prayers right now. Slukas gets them both to go, nothing but net. And the timeout call with 17.4 seconds to play. The Dutch gonna need to have a quick score and then foul again.
Schaftenar's in there for the three-point shot.
So my mistake, no timeout. They need to advance the ball quickly.
Close needs to just go at it.
Close. Hands it off to Akabom, the quick three for Akabom. Norell trying to grab the rebound and can't. And Slokter then fouls out of the game by grabbing Antetokounmpo. 5.4 to play.
Yeah, that'll be it now. The Dutch hopes have rested on the free throw line. They will rue those misses. It's the difference between the last 16 and a flight home tomorrow to Amsterdam.
They can't believe how close their team have come, but they are just going to fall short at the final hurdle. Antetokounmpo at the line. And gets that one to drop off the backboard. That gives him a double-double this evening. 10 points, 11 rebounds, as well as 3 assists. And so agonising, so frustrating for the Dutch. They will play right until the final buzzer as Clove puts up the shot from the perimeter and puts it in. And that just sums up their tournament. They never gave up, they never said die, but they fall just short against the Greeks, who moved to 5-0 at the top of Group C and knock the Dutch out of the competition. They were so close to the fairy tale finish. They pushed one of the tournament favourites all the way, but the final score, Greece 68, the Netherlands 65.
What a game, and you got a feel for the Dutch. You know, you have to feel for the effort they put in. It was do or die for them, the Greeks. You know, they could have taken a loss quite easily. The numbers for the Dutch would be the free throw line, where you look at those where the game was won and lost, especially down the stretch where they missed 5 free throws in the last minute and 20 seconds. Rebounding level, assists heavily in favour of the dynamic Greek club. And turnovers just about even too, although Greece had 3 more. But the Dutch, the last 2 games, outstanding looking after the ball. Clough, top scorer once again. Norell rebounds. Anthony Campo, this might be the first time he's top scored with a national team shirt on.
There you see the double-double as well for Antetokounmpo. 11 points, 11 rebounds, his best game of the tournament by some distance. The 20-year-old getting better and better. Games of basketball can be won and lost in so many different ways, but when you shoot like that from the foul line, it's difficult to look past that statistic with such a close loss.
What would worry me is it doesn't do the justice